Exactly. Think about it. It's worrisome for her to be alone at her home, right? And she would probably feel more comfortable here with us. It's a win-win. There's really no other option.
Well, I see where you're coming from, but are you sure you can handle this, Daniel?
What do you mean by handle? I think my proposal is perfect.
I mean, the caregiving. It'll be on you, right? I've heard caregiving, even for close relatives, is quite demanding. It might be manageable at first, but it's a long-term commitment. That's why I'm asking if you're up for it, Daniel.
Come on, what are you talking about? Obviously, the caregiving would be on you, Lisa.
What? Me?
I have a job. There's no way I can do caregiving. You know very well the tough situation my mom's in. She's not a stranger, she's family. So, I'm counting on you.
Wait, what are you saying? I work too, you know. I can't just.
Work? You just have a part-time job. It's only a few hours, so caregiving should be easy for you.
Easy? You do remember that I'm estranged from your mother, right?
That's in the past, right? Now, she's vulnerable. The situation is different. Are you seriously bringing up that childish grievance now?
Childish? Why would you even?
Look, I'm not placing her in some ridiculously expensive facility. You'll care for my mother. If you refuse, we're getting a divorce.
What? Divorce?
I'm dead serious. I don't need a wife who can't care for family.
My name is Lisa, and I'm a working mom. I live with my husband Daniel and our daughter Madison. On this day.
Mommy.
What's up, Madison? You look so happy.
Guess what? Wanna see my special skill?
Oh, a special skill? When did you learn that? I'd love to see it.
Watch this, my skill is mopping.
Wow, Madison, you're doing it so neatly, following the grain of the wooden floor. Did you learn this in preschool, by any chance?
I practiced so I could help you out, Mommy.
Is that so? Thank you, Madison. I'm so happy.
When you're happy, it makes me super happy too.
Madison. Oh my goodness, my daughter is just too cute. This is Madison, my pride and joy, who is incredibly kind and caring. Watching Madison grow, I lived my days in happiness. Then, one day. What's the matter, Daniel? You look very serious.
Yeah, I just got a call. It seems that Mom had an accident.
What? Is that true? Is your mother okay?
Yeah, her life isn't in danger, but it seems she hurt her back and has to be hospitalized.
I see. I'm just glad it wasn't the worst case scenario.
So, I'm going to the hospital now. What will you do, Lisa?
I'll stay at home, I'm sorry.
No worries, I just wanted to ask. Don't stress about it.
From what Daniel said, it seems that his mother had an accident and had been hospitalized. My mother-in-law had been quite harsh on me in the past, and we had become estranged because of it. Feeling somewhat guilty, I let Daniel go to the hospital on his own. As soon as Daniel left the house, Madison approached me.
Hey, Mom, did something happen to Grandma?
Yes, it seems she had an accident and is now in the hospital.
I see.
But it sounds like her life isn't in danger, so I think she'll be okay.
Oh, okay.
In truth, Madison had always been treated coldly by my mother-in-law just because she's my daughter, and Madison deeply disliked her. I too couldn't stand the way she treated Madison, which is why we cut ties. Even now, thinking about it infuriates me. Given our estranged relationship, neither Madison nor I intended to visit her in the hospital. A few days later, Daniel approached me with a serious expression.
Hey Lisa, there's something I need to talk to you about.
What is it? Is it about your mother?
Yeah. It looks like when Mom gets discharged, she's going to need caregiving.
I see. The injury to her back must have been more severe than we thought. Should we consider placing her in a care facility? Should we start looking for one? It seemed my mother-in-law's injury was worse than we'd anticipated, and she would need caregiving even after being discharged from the hospital. I assumed Daniel wanted to discuss the possibility of placing her in a facility, so I asked him about it. However, Daniel's reply caught me off guard.
No, care facilities are expensive. There's no way we can afford that. That's why I've decided we should take care of Mom at our place.
Wait, at our place? Do you mean this house? Are you saying that when she's discharged, she'll live with us?
Exactly. Think about it. It's worrisome for her to be alone at her home, right? And she would probably feel more comfortable here with us. It's a win-win. There's really no other option.
Well, I see where you're coming from, but are you sure you can handle this, Daniel?
What do you mean by handle? I think my proposal is perfect.
I mean, the caregiving. It'll be on you, right? I've heard caregiving, even for close relatives, is quite demanding. It might be manageable at first, but it's a long-term commitment. That's why I'm asking if you're up for it, Daniel.
Come on, what are you talking about? Obviously, the caregiving would be on you, Lisa.
What? Me?
I have a job. There's no way I can do caregiving. You know very well the tough situation my mom's in. She's not a stranger, she's family. So, I'm counting on you.
Wait, what are you saying? I work too, you know. I can't just.
Work? You just have a part-time job. It's only a few hours, so caregiving should be easy for you.
Easy? You do remember that I'm estranged from your mother, right?
That's in the past, right? Now, she's vulnerable. The situation is different. Are you seriously bringing up that childish grievance now?
Childish? Why would you even?
Look, I'm not placing her in some ridiculously expensive facility. You'll care for my mother. If you refuse, we're getting a divorce.
What? Divorce?
I'm dead serious. I don't need a wife who can't care for family.
With that said, Daniel slammed down a filled-out divorce paper on the desk and stormed out. Having reached my limit with Daniel, I immediately headed to a specific place. The next day.
Hey, how long are you going to keep me waiting? Tell me already, what have you decided about yesterday's discussion?
Huh? Decided about what?
Don't play dumb. I'm asking if you're prepared to take care of my mother.
Take care of her? Why would I? She's a stranger to me.
A stranger? How can you say that? She's your mother-in-law, even if not by blood. Don't be so cold.
It's not about being cold, it's a fact.
Just because she's not related by blood doesn't mean you can say such things.
You said yesterday that if I disagreed, we'd get a divorce, right? So, I went ahead and filed the divorce papers as you wished. That's why your mother and I are now strangers. There's no reason for me to take care of her.
What? You actually filed those divorce papers?
Of course. Have you forgotten what she did to me and Madison? Yet you want to force us to live together, and on top of that, you want to force her care on me. I've had enough. I don't know her now that you and I are strangers. Daniel, who had not expected that I would actually file for divorce, was deeply shocked by my response.
Are you joking? You seriously submitted that to the government office? Why would you go and divorce me on your own? And just a day after that?
What are you talking about? It's not on my own. You brought it up, and you even prepared the divorce papers for us. I simply took up your proposal. It was a mutual agreement, not done on a whim.
Damn it! I never meant that seriously. Why did you take it to heart? Besides, if we divorce, you're the one who will struggle the most. Think ahead before you act.
True, given my current income, divorce will probably bring its challenges. But dealing with you and your family is far more burdensome. Compared to that, any struggle from the divorce seems trivial.
What the hell? Don't think everything will go as you please. I'll get custody of Madison, and I'll make sure you never see her again. Still want a divorce? Is that what you want?
Clearly agitated by my refusal to comply, Daniel made a threatening remark about taking Madison away from me.
Daddy, what are you saying? I want to go with Mommy.
What? Madison, don't you get it? If you go with your mom, life will be tough. The path you're choosing is full of thorns. You still want to be with your mom even then?
It's totally fine. I'll be strong. You know, challenges aren't that hard when you're with someone you love. The real hardship is having to face difficulties with someone you hate. So, no matter how hard it gets, it's way better than being with you, Dad.
What the? You're saying it's hell to be with me?
Exactly. Have you forgotten how much Grandma hurt Mom, and you still want Mom to take care of her? I really hate people like you, Daddy.
Come on. I have no choice. I'm busy with work. I want to take care of Grandma too, but I just can't.
Mom works too. It's not just you who's working. Besides, you never help around the house. Mom does everything. Don't you dare say your life is harder than Mom's.
Oh, Madison. Thank you. Hearing you say that means the world to me.
Well, that's just a mother's job. It's expected. Madison, you're just a kid. You don't understand these things.
You decide what's expected. If I don't understand, then explain it to me. I try my best to help Mom too. Household chores should be a team effort by the whole family.
Exactly. As Madison says, if we all pitch in, chores aren't that hard. It seemed Daniel was left speechless by Madison's words.
Enough! Kids should just listen to their elders. I'm the head of this household. Why doesn't anyone listen to me?
Get over yourself. It's embarrassing to act like this. Dad, you're just like Grandpa, always demanding your own way. I hate both Grandpa for hurting Mom and you for doing nothing.
What's with you? All you've been saying is how much you hate me. You don't talk to your parents like that.
With Mom by my side, I can overcome any challenge. No matter what happens, I want to live my life with Mom.
Madison. Oh my, I'm getting teary.
Are you serious? Then who'll take care of the house?
Why not you? Even I can do it. Take care of your own stuff.
That's impossible. Haven't I said I'm busy with work? I don't have the time for that.
You're always just lazing around on the sofa. Couldn't you clean or do laundry during that time? Time isn't about having it or not. It's about making it or not making it.
Exactly. Mom always managed her time to do housework. But you, Dad, never make an effort and always complain. And yet, you still want Mom to take care of Grandma. I'll never forgive you for this.
Seeing that Madison was firm in her decision, Daniel finally seemed to understand.
Okay. I get what both of you are saying. But come on. All I did was ask for a little bit of help, right? And you suddenly talk about divorce? Isn't that a bit extreme?
You never change, do you?
Mom, it's not worth it. Don't waste your time on this guy.
What did you just call me? Wait, besides that, are you sure about this? This house is under my name. If you want a divorce, you'll have to move out. You'll have nowhere to live. How about that? Sounds tough, right?
Actually, that won't be a problem. I have a spare apartment they can use.
Who are you? When did you get here?
This is Noah, my childhood friend. He's into real estate, so I consulted him.
Yeah, and given the urgency, I came to help with the move. But man, you're quite selfish. There's no way to sympathize with you. This is clearly your fault. Just give it up.
Exactly. Stranger, just go away.
Realizing that Madison and I were ready to leave immediately and feeling helpless, Daniel crumbled on the spot.
Why? Why did it come to this?
Well, he's actually crying.
How embarrassing. Why did I ever marry him?
Why? Why are you saying such cruel things?
You were the one saying terrible things first, you know?
It's all your fault. Neither Madison or Mom did anything wrong.
That's harsh. Even when I'm crying, Madison won't comfort me?
Because now, you're just a stranger to me. I don't care what happens. And tears, they aren't something to show to others. You should cry quietly alone.
I've been wondering, where did Madison learn to say things like this?
Madison is kind and strong. I guess these words just come naturally to her.
I mean, it's not typical for a kid to say stuff like that, right?
Why are you guys ignoring me and having fun?
Because we're strangers now, right? The conversation is over. It's none of our business. Oh, we'll be around for a while during the move, but don't worry, we'll leave soon.
I used to work a part-time job in moving. I'm confident in my speed. We'll be out in no time.
Wait! Please don't go! Don't leave me alone!
You left our hearts first. So, bye, stranger. Bye-bye.
No! This is the end for me!
And so, we quickly packed up and left the house, ignoring a sobbing Daniel. Later, I considered asking Daniel for child support, but eventually decided against it. Partly I felt pity for Daniel, who was devastated by Madison's words, but more importantly, Madison herself said, "I don't want to grow up on that man's money." After that, Daniel, with his mother-in-law's hospital discharge imminent, resigned from his job. He sold his house and decided to live with his mother-in-law in her family home. Having declined services like home care for financial reasons, Daniel was left dealing with unfamiliar household chores and caring for his mother-in-law, which took a toll on both his mind and body. As he watched his savings dwindle, he hoped that his mother-in-law would soon no longer need care. However, her injuries didn't improve, and the caregiving went on. With the thought of if I fall, she falls, and fearing his savings would soon be depleted if he didn't work, Daniel continued to push himself to the limit. As for my daughter and me,
All right. I think this furniture setup should do it.
Yay. We've finished moving in.
thanks, Noah. You've been a big help.
Haha, it was nothing really.
No, really. I owe you one.
Hey, Mom's cooking is amazing. You should come and eat with us sometime.
Well, in that case, maybe I'll take you up on that offer.
Well, that's just. I wanted to thank you more properly.
It's fine. You'll have many expenses now, right? Don't worry about formalities. Plus, if Madison is praising your cooking that much, you've got to feed me, right?
Yep. Once you taste Mom's cooking, you'll be blown away.
I'm looking forward to it. So, Madison, what kind of TV shows do you usually watch?
I'll make sure to cook something special next time then. But for now, are you both hungry? Let me whip something up real quick.
Yay, Mom's cooking.
Thanks, Lisa. I'm actually starving.
After we moved into our new place, we were constantly busy getting things sorted out. Thanks to Noah's help, we managed to make the place livable by the end of the day. I made a simple meal as a token of appreciation for their hard work. After that, my days were filled with tasks like transferring our residency and looking for an after-school program for Madison. Meanwhile, Noah occasionally dropped by to check in on us, always playing happily with Madison. I'd offer him a meal as a small token of appreciation each time, and he'd often leave us money for ingredients, making me feel even more indebted to him. I keep thinking, once our life stabilizes, I'll find a way to properly thank him. Today, like every other day, we continue to lead busy but happy lives. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to hit the like button and consider subscribing to my channel for more great content. Just click on the subscribe button below, and don't forget to ring the notification bell so you'll be the first to know when I upload a new video. See you in the next one.